Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Nit. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blue Hens offense will go to work first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense. And I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Penn State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run off.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They go to the ground. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Not even 2 minutes in, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, Penn State is known for its defense, right? Tough, physical, they can stop the run, and they can get after the quarterback, and they do it from the linebacker position. You think about the legacy this school has had at that spot. This guy right here, he fits into exactly what they want a linebacker to be, and the ability to get after the QB is a big part of that.
And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll do it himself, fighting off the defender. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Back open in the middle. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
Wants to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kennesaw State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Going right to work up top. Kickoff! What a play to set him up! Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Got his man quickly. Turning it on! And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. And the Nittany Lions backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Creates a little room. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Line getting set on second down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away, they did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Look out, he's got room. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finds the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for room. It's Strong. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. Now the lead is down to 11.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. With jet sweep pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kaiser. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Give to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it, linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee. Every year it seems like they're pumping another dude into the NFL, and this guy has a chance to be the next one.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. A little release to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll start this drive firing. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Safe completion on the screen. Sweet cut there. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Blue Hens in the hurry-up. Now they'll run the draw. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Makes the grab. It's awesome. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get them.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Cantrell. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed behind the line. It's awesome. Breaks into the open. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. A first down run in the red zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Delaware! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 17 over Kennesaw State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Blue Hens! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
How about a game-changing front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's a hit. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Swings it out to his running back. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You could see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's got it on the right. There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds this big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense in the hurry-up. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll give it to the back.
I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
Catch in the middle. It's strong. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll try the run. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So we open the final period with a third down play. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Fights off a defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. And the Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Completes it in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man.
Turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Blue Hens are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Running back searching for a hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Nittany Lions have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quick release on the RPO. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Just a little off. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's a quick throw out to the left.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires left. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They want that clock to run. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to pop the draw. Find some fresh air. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Good enough for a first down.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.